What's up, YouTube? Welcome to the BULLCAST, episode 4.
Welcome back. Already 4. I can't believe it.
It's flying by.
Honestly, time flies.
Yes, it does.
Yeah, when you're talking.
It's awesome.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
And you're out here changing the world like we try to do.
Every day.
That's just
Every day
how
and
it
every
goes.
way.
Yeah, that's right. So how you been this week? You been good?
Dude, I have been so busy this week. It's unbelievable.
Again, you were busy last week, so I could only imagine this week.
Well, you know, being the entrepreneur that I am,
Yes.
I've started another company. And, dude, I stumbled onto something that's magic, okay?
Okay.
And what I did is I started giving tours, like vacation tours, vacation packages
Yes.
to Chernobyl.
Wow.
Boom, right?
Yeah, boom. That
Yeah.
sounds explosive.
Oh, it was awesome. Well,
Yeah.
this is why I did it. There's so many reasons. Okay, we offer several different packages. We can go into those later.
Okay.
But I ask you this. I didn't have to build any hotels, no apartments, nothing. It was already there.
So yeah, because everything's just there.
It's there. So I was like, look, it's good. Come see it. Come check it out.
So now I know it originally got abandoned because it was too cold.
Right.
But it's really hot there now.
It is. It is. So, like, basically, when people check in, this is what they get. They get like in Disney, as you know, is very successful.
Yes.
So we try to model our vacation packages after Disney's success.
Uh-huh.
Right. So the wristband, we don't have a magic band. It's a Geiger band, and you wear it. And when you go in, we have a map that shows the different cool areas. But we tell people, hey, when you're in a really hot spot, that band will, it starts clicking really fast. That's when you know you're in the hot spot, like where you want to be.
See, so I think that's great because you said Geiger, right?
Geiger,
and
yeah.
As you know, I'm kind of a linguist.
Yeah.
So Geiger in French and Russian means fun.
Exactly.
So it's so if you have a Geiger counter, it's a fun counter.
Right.
And I love that. I love how you're incorporating that local flavor.
Big time.
That is so cool.
Yeah, and we've got some mascots. We've got Melted Mouse.
Yes.
We've got Graphite Dog.
That
stuff
is
like that.
so cool.
And we've got some different places to stay. Like the Art of Animation is one of my favorites at Disney.
Yes.
So we've got the Art of Contamination. You know what I'm saying?
So awesome.
Oh, dude, it's beautiful.
It's so innovative.
Beautiful.
Yeah. Well, and I think it's important, too, because people are working all year nowadays.
Yeah.
You can't take a day off.
No.
And when you go there, I'm just gonna say I was one of the early adopters.
Yeah.
I went for the tour, and I was one of the first ones there. I have not been so glowing. When I left, I was glowing.
Oh yeah.
I was just radiant.
Yeah.
I was radiant.
Yeah.
When I came.
Well,
it was fantastic.
We've got several insurance companies, like health insurance companies,
Yes.
that are sponsoring, endorsing the trips because we offer some medical trips as well. One of them is, because I know a lot of people, I said, this is how I came up with it. A lot of people don't like to have surgery, right? Or medical procedures, if you will, right?
Yeah.
So we offer 2 different packages. One is for the male and one is for the female. We call it the VAST package, right?
Okay.
And then we have the HISTA package.
Okay.
And what that does is, like, if you're a male and you don't necessarily want to go through the surgical procedure of a vasectomy, we have certain spots set up in Chernobyl that will do that
for you. And it's non-intrusive. Right?
Non-invasive. The recovery is real quick. And same for female. So it just depends on what you're looking for.
Wow.
It's great. It's great.
That is awesome.
Yep. Yeah.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
That. And I'm going to share a little insight to the BULLCAST viewers because you guys know when you're with us, you're on the cutting edge. So
all the time.
I'm going to let something out of the bag here, and I don't even think Paul knows, but he has been nominated to be Entrepreneur of the Year.
That's right. Twice.
JD
Power and Associates.
This would be the second time.
Yeah.
Entrepreneur of the Year.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's not official, but I'll be honest, I have quite a bit of pull on the board. So
I appreciate it.
I'll put in my best word for you. But
Yeah.
you've been doing such great things.
Yeah. I just try, because I always think to myself, if I'm on vacation, what do I want to do? And then on the flip side, which of course is more important, is how do I make the most money and monopolize people's time?
Yes.
And I feel like that's why Chernobyl was so important because there's There was already Ferris wheels there. There was bumper cars, an amusement park, and this thing that kind of looks like a monorail,
Yeah.
right? So what we called that was the melted rail.
Okay.
You know,
Yeah.
and it kind of goes around the outside of the Noble
See,
as the Sherry, as
And
you
I
call
think
it.
it's interesting because, like, people left for literally no reason.
No reason. They were afraid. I mean, it was calm. It was practice. But the thing is, you go there, dude, they have plants and animals. No one knows what it is.
Yeah, we don't even know.
No one knows.
It's an adventure. It's like
You
going
never
it's
know.
like being in Avatar, the movie.
Yeah, at all times.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So now, what kind of, like, do you know why they left? Why people were doing that to begin with?
I
heard
heard
it was like really cold.
Well,
and then they tried to like start a fire to warm everything up, and then it melted something, or I don't
yeah,
know.
I don't know. It was something about they were making something. I want to say it was like they were making plates or something out of trying to make it out of graphite, like the. I don't
Well,
know.
it was the first industrialized, because it was back way back when they were just coming out with mechanical pencils.
Right, and they were making pencil leads.
Yeah, so
that's
they're
right.
making a lot of pencil lead,
Mhm.
and I think either the demand became too great or they ran out of material. Or I can't remember what happened.
Yeah.
But
Well, we tell a lot of our tourists, hey, look, there is still graphite there. You know, it's a great souvenir.
that is great.
Take it
yeah.
home with you, and
That's so cool.
Hey, you
That
know what
is
I mean?
great.
And HBO just made, well, not just made, but made a little bit a while ago some show about Chernobyl. I thought, hey, let's
So
jump
it's
on this
like,
bandwagon.
yeah,
Everyone knows about
Everybody's
it now.
coming around.
You
And
know?
you know who doesn't have a show on HBO? Disney.
True. That's what I'm saying.
So I think
Yeah.
you're already a step ahead there.
Yeah, well,
as usual.
requests to visit our resort in Chernobyl has doubled since yesterday.
Wow.
Doubled.
Wow.
Yeah. So we had one person, and then yesterday we had another.
Yeah, wow.
You know? So.
If you keep that up,
Yeah.
you're looking at what, 4 by the end of the month or
Oh yeah.
year?
Oh yeah. Yeah, we're looking to just blow this one out of the water.
So you're already rolling.
Oh, we're there.
Because how much
We're
is
there.
it per ticket?
It depends. I mean, if you want the Emperor package, is what we call that. You're looking at about 30 grand for a week.
That's not bad.
No, not at all. But that's all invasive. You know, you got your
Okay.
food, your tours. You get your Geiger band, but you also get a rabbit and you get a bird in a cage to carry with you.
That's so cool.
It is so cool. And
It's
then
wholesome, and it's fun for the family.
it is. And then there's, you know what else is great? They have a lot of old like tanks, stuff like that we noticed are still there that the kids love to play in.
Yeah.
They still, you know, I don't know if they run or not, but you can open them up, you can get in them.
That's
you
so
know,
cool.
a couple helicopter
And
crashes.
and
here
that's the
there.
thing is, like, kids need to get used to that kind of stuff, because if they see it just on TV, they're not going to know what to do when they see it
No.
in real life.
No.
So you have to kind of make sure that they're, becoming desensitized, that kind of stuff. So you need to, like,
Yeah.
go out there, let your kids play on the tank.
Yeah.
And I think that what you're offering is a great thing. So
I think so too. And it's like, you know, Call of Duty, sure you see it, but do you really feel it? Right?
No,
No, you
unless,
don't.
well, that kind of leads into, thank you for shifting it into what
I
I've
know.
gotten into. I
Yeah.
actually created a virtual reality headset,
Nice.
but it's actually it doesn't work yet.
Mm.
Unfortunately.
Right.
But what we're going to be doing, as of right now, we can get you teleported into the game itself.
Right.
But you literally you stay there for 6 months at a time. So
So-
we're having problems with
Right.
like trying to get people getting back.
Well,
out.
you have the goggles that actually they surgically attach them. Is that right? Because when you turn them off, you can see through them, so there's no reason to take them off
Yes,
anyway.
yeah. So, and that's where we're having problems with the FDA and stuff. Is they're trying to say that it's like pretty intrusive
Yeah.
on everyday life, but really, we're bringing we're bringing galaxies from far away right into your eyes.
Oh, definitely.
And so we're experimenting with a couple other things. We've had some people. We just take the eyeballs out.
Mm-hmm.
And we submerge them into like a plasma sort of thing, and then we
Like a hydro dip?
Yes, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a good.
or a Belgian dip is
Belgian,
what they call
yeah,
it.
yeah.
Yeah, because the
Yeah.
guy was from Belgium.
Yeah.
And then so then you send electromagnetic fields through the gel, and then that creates a sphere of like reality around
Yeah,
you. So
yeah.
that's great. The only
Yeah.
thing is getting the eyeballs out, which is
Yeah.
tough.
Yeah. Well, I've heard
It
that
just takes practice.
it does, but I've also heard that once you do that, you can put them back in within 30 seconds and you're good. But the hydro dipping will actually change the color of your eyes. Is that right?
You can't put your eyes back in once you're doing that.
Oh.
So it's just kind of a one-time deal.
So you need the virtual reality glasses.
That seems to be what people are preferring. Our first few trial runs, we didn't disclose adequately that you can't put your eyes back in.
Right.
So they seemed to be. I don't know why they were so upset, but
Man, that's tough.
it's just frustrating. People don't realize like innovation takes sacrifice.
Yeah, of course.
So
Yeah.
but
Like the Wright brothers, they
whatever.
didn't fly immediately. Didn't they all die anyways?
yeah,
Eventually.
I think because they invented the lawnmower.
Right.
So-
but they were using it upside down.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then so that's kind of how they did their whole thing.
Again, entrepreneurs.
Yeah, and I think really focusing on what people want is what entrepreneurs do.
That's what it's all about.
How do you make things grow as an entrepreneur? How do you get things to grow quickly?
Yeah.
I think that's the key.
And again, I have 3 key factors. Number 1 is profitability.
Uh-huh.
That's these are the questions I ask myself. 1, can I make a lot of money? 2, does it make me look good? Because that's
the most
important.
important
That is important. How does it make me feel? Am I comfortable with this or am I not comfortable with this?
Okay.
And lastly, do I want to do it? Those are the 4 things. And if it meets all those, I do it. It doesn't really matter what it is.
Yeah,
Because
that's cool.
the way I figure it, if I don't know it's illegal, it's not illegal.
That's true, because if they can't prove that it's, if they can't prove that you knew it wasn't illegal, how
Right.
do you know?
Yeah, last I checked, ignorance is an excuse for breaking the law. Is that not right?
I think, they call it, at my firm, we call it
It's a clause.
technically a clause.
Yeah, yeah,
and,
yeah.
and it's actually stapled to the back of the Constitution.
Yeah.
And,
I saw that.
Yeah, so I don't
Yeah.
know if you've seen that movie. It's like International Treasure or something like that.
Yeah. European treasure.
Yes, Country Treasure.
Country treasures, yeah.
Yeah,
that was
Country
good.
Treasure. Yeah,
Mhm.
and where they steal the Constitution.
It's got Charlie Sheen in it.
Yes, Charlie Sheen.
Yeah.
The nerdy guy from all those other movies.
Yeah.
And
He's
then-
good.
And then
Yeah.
Scene Bean was in it as well.
Scene Bean, yeah.
Yes,
Yeah, he's
and he's
good.
kind of the bad guy. I
Yeah.
think.
Yeah.
But he, he steals the Constitution, and I just hate in movies when they are not accurate.
I know.
And so, he pulls out the Constitution and flips it over, and guess what? There's no stapled.
Addendum.
Yeah,
It's really an addendum,
yeah,
and they add to it weekly.
yeah.
you know.
And so that now I think it's like this thick,
Yeah.
just with papers on the back.
Yeah.
And the cool thing is, but then they have to keep the structural integrity of the document, so they just use
Lamination.
Well, they don't staple it anymore.
Mm.
They use a paper clip, which I'm all about.
Yeah.
But the problem is
Yeah.
now is how do you get this much paper into a paper clip?
That's what I'm saying.
So that's one of those things. Like my company is looking at different ways we can do R&D to try to figure out how we can fix that.
We
for them.
invented the chip clip. That may work, but it's
That
gonna have to be
is-
modified.
So can you
Lot.
get on your R&D team and maybe
We can. I talk to him tomorrow.
that would be good
See what
because
they-
I would love for what's happening with the chip industry, with the chip clip.
Mm-hmm.
I would love for that to happen with the Constitution and just the way that we hold papers together.
Hold
in
dear
general.
to it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because
Now, I know a lot of people use the chip clip to hold on their lapel mics and toupees and fake mustaches and stuff like that.
Yes, well, my thing is I've seen a lot of people instead, and me personally, is if you have a nipple ring, but it's grown back in, you can just clip it with
Yeah,
a chip
yeah.
clip.
Well, it's like the earring clips. They clip on. They don't go through.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
So,
And I think that's a more humane way
Mm-hmm.
to
It's
really
more
do it.
sanitary too.
Definitely.
Honestly.
Definitely.
But yeah, I went. Actually, speaking of chip clips, I went to Charleston.
Yeah. The chew.
Yeah, Charleston Choo Choo. Yes.
Mhm.
Yeah, took the airplane down there.
Yep.
And it was crazy. It was
It was.
really crazy. I've never been to Louisiana before, and
Right.
so I went down there. A lot of great food.
Yeah.
A lot of great people.
Yeah.
A lot of crazy stories.
Yep.
Have you ever been?
No, I don't spend a lot of time in Florida.
Mm-hmm.
Just because my skin is fair to albino
Okay.
and I burn quickly.
Yes.
So I try to vacation in the cooler spots like Chernobyl.
Uh-huh.
In the winter.
See, and the cool thing about Chernobyl is it's cool, but you still get a
warm.
nice red tint.
Well, you can get
You can
suntan
still
through your
get
clothes.
colored. Yeah, you
Right.
still get color.
Yeah, there's no reason to lay out. It's not necessary.
Mhm.
There's something in the environment. We're still trying to pinpoint what that is, but you will get a deep bronze, almost a baked chicken look.
Okay. And then
You
now I did see where there was you get these beautiful little just pockets of fluid on your skin after a while.
Right, that's right.
And I love that look. It's
Yeah.
it's special to Chernobyl.
Yeah.
Like you can't get
Yeah,
that anywhere
it almost
else.
looks like little parameciums.
Yes,
because they're
just-
like little shapes and colors.
And then like it's fun for the whole family because you can. It's bonding because you can go and just try to
Pop each other's.
Yeah, you just lance each other's.
Yeah, yeah.
Or
Yeah,
even just Dr. Pimple Popper it and just
yeah,
go all in.
Well, that's where she got her start. That's how I actually
'cause
found out. Yeah,
Didn't she run the spa there at the resort? In
She
Chernobyl?
did. She did. Yeah, she was full time, and then she started a YouTube channel, popping pimples and growths and things like that. And then next thing you know, she's got a television show. So we appreciate her though. She's moved us really far ahead.
So she didn't like forget where she came from.
Oh no, she comes back all the time. Again, part of the Emperor package is you will go get after your tour is over. 9 out of 10 people have some sort of abnormality or growth, and we call it a forever keeper. Okay, so it's just a way for them
That's
to
where
remember.
your money's going.
Yeah.
Is you get to remember this forever.
Yeah, because you go on
That's so
vacation,
cool.
you leave, you're like, I don't really have anything except for this keychain. Well, this, you leave here with something you will never forget.
Yeah.
It's an experience. It's not just a vacation. It's a full blown.
And it's something you deal
experience.
with. Yeah, for the rest of your life.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, and we've had some really interesting things come out, and then we've had some things that aren't so interesting. So it really depends on which one of those you are.
That's so cool.
It makes sense, right?
It really does. Yeah.
Yeah, but it's a good place for the family to visit. It's a good atmosphere, I guess you could say.
I can
Clean
tell.
living.
It felt just
Yeah.
radio,
And we
yeah.
look at all of our rooms are amazing. We have over 5,000 rooms available, and if you want to stay in a Shantae, a hotel, a condominium, a car, a tank, it doesn't matter. We have all of them. They're all available.
Wow.
So you can stay wherever you want. You can live the fantasy. If you want to go there and pretend like you're the last person on Earth, we can even set that up.
That is so cool. Do you include like the psychos and stuff like that chase after you, or does that just happen naturally?
No,
Like it's
no,
just
we,
part of
we,
the-
we do that, but they're more virtual reality.
Okay.
Meaning that they're not real, but we like to make people think they are real. It just that's part of a different package. And we're
Okay.
still working on trying to work out the
kinks.
yeah, because you have a lot of people that want a different kind of vacation. We say, well, no, this is very different, but they want that excitement that comes from the unknown. And I say, look, when you leave here, you'll be different. It's unknown how, but you'll be different. And they said, no, that's not what we're looking for. We're looking for the unknown surprise. And I said, well, then you should go swimming in our hot springs.
Yes.
I
heard that's great. Yeah,
It is.
that's awesome.
Got a nice
Yeah.
smell about it, bubbles.
Yeah, and it bubbles naturally, right? So
It
you save
does.
a ton on energy bills because a
Yeah.
lot of the places are just glowing naturally.
Yeah, there is no power. It's all done through induction.
Okay.
We haven't figured out why that's happening, but you don't need wires. You just plug things or set them on the table. They work.
yeah. That's
and
awesome.
so it's really pretty cool. The interesting thing is, I'll tell you this, at night, and we get a lot of people that like to do this at night, all the water there glows.
Wow.
Yeah, it's like an iridescent green, almost like if you were to milk 1,000 earthworms or glowworms into the water, like that.
You can't get that anywhere else.
No,
That's so
you
cool.
definitely can. And you can drink it. It's non-toxic, of course. It's been tested, FDA approved, and all that kind of thing. And we are working on having that converted into some kind of lotion or shampoo or liquid soap, like you talked about the other day.
Yes.
The liquid soap. There's a new thing you've come out with. We're going to have that shipped off to all the Dollar Trees, Walmart. And, of course, then we have the Fendi package and the Gucci package, which it's the same thing. It just is like very expensive.
Yeah,
But it's the same
it's
thing.
literally the same tour. It's just a little bit more expensive.
Yeah, it's like, what we do is we use the same car to pick them up, but we put a Gucci magnet sticker on the side.
Okay.
And they're like,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, it's worth it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We've had several celebrities come through already too, so
That is so
I'm
cool.
excited. Yeah.
Yeah, speaking of Gucci, I was down in Charlestown, and it was just so neat.
I love Nevada.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Yeah.
Down there, and you go and they have this mall, and they have a Louis Vuitton.
Oh, Louisa.
Yeah, Louis
yeah.
Vuitton.
Louisa. Yeah.
And then they have a Gucci or a Gusai. I can't remember.
Gusai,
A
yeah.
Gusai.
Yeah.
And it's just so cool because
Yeah.
it's so nice to go in somewhere.
Yes.
And everything is just like perfectly in your budget.
Oh yeah.
So I want mediocre products
At a high price.
at a high price.
Perfect.
And it's hard to find that anywhere else.
And let's be honest, who doesn't?
Yeah, because everybody, and I'll tell you one thing, everybody is always trying to find value.
What's value?
Value is money.
Right.
So if you pay, $100 for a pair of shoes versus $1,000 pair of shoes, guess one is worth more?
Yours.
Yeah, $1,000.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So people just don't understand how that works.
I
They're
actually went
trying to get bang for your buck.
Yeah, I went shopping 2 days ago at Louisia Vuitton. Or no,
Okay.
it was Louisia Vuitton.
Okay. Yeah.
Went in there, bought a sweatshirt, $15,000. Worth it.
It is worth it.
I mean, I felt the fabric. It was soft,
Yes.
pliable, yet smelt good.
Because, yeah.
Pre-shrunk, that was the other big thing for me.
Mm-hmm.
Because there's nothing worse than paying big bucks for something. Wash it one time, doesn't fit.
See, I like that. I see, for me, so one thing I love about Gucci is the fact that all of their stuff is made by a company. It's produced by a company named Hans or Hannes.
Honest, yeah.
Haynes.
Yeah, yeah,
Haynes.
yeah,
And so the cool thing is like when you go to wash it,
yeah,
you don't know what's going to happen.
yeah. It's a surprise.
So for me, I'm like, oh, so I buy the sweatshirt at the store.
Yeah.
That's my first time
Yeah,
with a new sweatshirt. Then I'll wash it. Hello, there it is again as a new sweatshirt.
yeah.
And
Different
then
size,
I wear it
different color.
for a week and a half, and then the collar gets all, stretched out and everything like that. And then boom, I have a brand new raggedy sweatshirt,
Perfect.
like just for casual streetwear.
Yeah.
So it's 3 sweaters in one, and
Yeah.
that's why I love the Hannes brand.
Yeah.
Is the fact that they partner with Gucci, and Gucci, I think it was a $2,700 just simple, sweatshirt.
Yeah. Well, it's like, I go in there and all the time I tell people, I go in there, I'll buy myself like my earrings, I buy watches, or whatever I want. And people are like, man, why do you spend so much money? I said, listen, here's what you have to understand. You are what you buy.
That's true.
I mean, what you own
Yes.
shows your worth.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, if
Yeah.
you don't have all these ridiculously overpriced things, what's it matter?
Yeah. Because really, at the end of the day,
Yeah.
how much people can't see your personality when you're walking down the street.
No. No.
But they can see your Gucci Hanes sweatshirt.
Yeah. 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 Or your $1,500 sneaker.
Yes. So
You know?
that's really, and that's what I'm trying to instill in the youth group that I'm, really trying to. It's actually not a youth group. It's like a soccer team.
Oh yeah. Yeah, those are good.
It's like a soccer team and UFC hybrid.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yeah.
so I'm teaching them.
You're a coach, right?
No, I actually fight them.
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm
Yeah.
actually the reigning champion of
Very
that
nice.
league as of right now. So they're like 8 to 10 years old, and they're 8 to 10 years old, and they.
What's this?
Is that?
I can't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's Radiation Randy.
Yeah. That's one of our newest mascots. Yeah.
Wow, what a
Yeah.
special treat!
Mm.
Just stopping by.
Just hanging out.
That is so cool.
That's actually a growth that's coming off of me from my visit to Chernobyl.
Well, the cool thing is, we're on location here, and I'm
Yeah.
feeling good.
I'm feeling good. This computer isn't even plugged in.
No, yeah,
That's the thing.
That's the best part. And I have a metal plate in my hip,
Mm-hmm.
and I like it because I can feel it vibrating,
Yeah.
and it's
yeah,
cool.
Yeah. Yeah.
I feel alive. I haven't
Yeah.
felt that kind of,
Yeah.
It feels like a real bone now.
It
because
feels
it's
good,
moving.
doesn't it?
Yeah, so it's cool.
Yeah. Yeah.
But
That's
yeah,
right.
anyways, that's why I like those brands, and it was just
Mm-hmm.
neat to be in a place, in Colorado, down in Charlestown, that has those stores because
Yeah.
it's hard to find those stores anywhere else.
Yeah, I hear you. Let me ask you a serious question, though, man. I know that you've been working on the 2020 election,
Yes.
okay? And you are putting together several campaigns, right? But you were telling me that you're putting together, all the campaigns you're putting together are identical, and you're going to give the same one to all the running mates. Is that right?
Yeah.
Just to see which one does.
Yeah. So
better?
what we're doing is, it's kind of because if I wanted to be president, I could.
Sure.
That's just how I think everybody can agree there.
Right.
I'm just trying to test out and see, I'm just giving myself the best chances. So if, everybody is just running one campaign, why not run 8?
They makes sense to me.
So if I take up 8 out of 12 candidates, that puts me, I'm sorry, this is off the top of my head, that gives me, 25%
Yeah.
of the whole block there.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
yeah. And the reason I ask you about that is I know that you've been sending a lot of your 2020 runners to my vacation place.
well, yeah. So what we're doing is we're not actually. They say all these politicians that they get a bad rap, and sometimes rightfully so, because they
Right.
lie. They say I'm running for president.
Right, right.
Well, guess what? Everybody that's been running for president, I haven't seen them run a single mile.
Agreed.
So we run. We
Do they
actively
really run though? I know that's the thing. They're liars. They
We're
don't really
actively
run.
running for president.
Right.
So, I have a team of runners, and we just run back and forth to different people that we know.
Yeah.
Sometimes people that we don't know, and they're just running a lot. It's
Running.
good for
Yeah.
your health.
Yeah.
It's good.
It looks good.
Yeah, and we're walking the walk.
Talking
I'm tired
the
of
talk.
people. Yeah, I'm tired of people talking the talk. I want to walk the walk or run the run.
Mm-hmm.
Run the race.
There you go.
So that's
There you
just
go.
how that's how I do, and how
Yeah.
I roll.
Oh,
so.
I know. I'm with you.
Yeah, so we're looking. I think we're doing good. The polls have us in dead last right now, but
What do they know?
Yeah, what do they know? And the thing is it's not adjusted because, as you know,
Inflation.
elections are done. Yeah, they don't take into account inflation,
Mm-hmm.
and they don't take into account how it was actually some foreign polls that were
Yeah.
taken, because
Yeah.
here in America it's on like the golf system,
Oh yeah.
so it's the lowest wins.
Wins, right. And you were the one that actually polled and lobbied to get everyone to be able to put their own name on the ballot, right?
Yes, because really, it's not fair. You're not being fairly represented if you're not running every single
Right.
time.
But every
So-
time I vote for president, I have people and then at the bottom it says write in someone.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like that's the most valid vote.
Yes.
Because if you write in someone, they could win.
or a lot of times
It makes sense.
I will write in, even if they're already on the ballot. So if I voted for somebody that's a clear front runner, I'll just write their name because I think it's more meaningful.
Sure.
You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, yeah, I do.
So I'll just do a big X on the rest of the whole thing and just write in.
Write it in, yeah.
Um,
And I didn't mean to get off topic. I just noticed that there was a bunch of presidents and post-presidents and wannabe presidents coming to my resort.
Yeah, yeah. We just it's a cool program we started,
Mm-hmm.
and for every mile that we run, we donate $100,000 to my bank account.
Every mile.
Yes,
That's good. That is
So,
good.
and I think from where we're located in Washington State, over on the East Coast,
Mm-hmm.
I think it's like 800 miles to Chernobyl to run. So
Yeah, yeah. Well, we built that bridge.
hmm
Built that bridge. We got a bridge, and it just goes right over there. So,
yeah, so I think it's it's fun. I enjoy it. I love politics. I always have.
who doesn't?
Yeah, so
know,
I'm
yeah.
actually lobbying to get, instead of us like casting votes, I would rather just have everybody get together in a room and just raise hands.
I agree.
And
That
then
makes more sense.
The election can be done in literally an hour and a half.
Yeah,
The longest thing will be getting people in and out,
yeah.
because now it takes like a week and a half to verify these results. But why
Yeah.
why are we not getting everybody together and just being like, hey,
Seriously.
this guy right here, hello, yeah,
Yeah.
I would like to vote for him.
Yeah, who wants him?
Yes.
Okay.
And
There you
then,
go.
so then you could that opens up a whole new avenue. So you aren't allowed to campaign except for at that event, and
Prior
you could,
to.
yeah. So
Yeah.
you couldn't campaign unless you're at that event. So you can hand out flyers there. You could even use
Yeah.
intimidation. So if you want
Yeah.
your people to carry baseball
Yeah.
bats, it's really cool,
Right.
and you get to see who the person next to you is voting for,
That's right.
because
That's right.
you don't want to be left out.
Right. And that's the thing
It's
too.
all about being inclusive.
Yeah, because like you said, I think you should even go a step further and make it so that they can't campaign until they're in the room.
Yes. Yeah. Just get everybody into a gymnasium. Everybody from the country that wants to vote
Right.
in a gymnasium,
Right.
and you just campaign there.
Right there.
We'll
And
knock
you have
this baby
just
out
like
in an
a
hour and a
quick
half.
speed campaign, no more than 10 seconds.
Yeah. Well,
And then
I'm-
you shift around.
Yes. Yeah. I
Makes
think
sense.
that's great.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It'll be great.
It would be great.
So I'm looking for a gym that'll fit.
Yeah.
I'm talking to a couple local high schools, so we'll see if we can get a gym big enough.
Yeah.
for the
I think
whole
that'd be
country.
great.
So
But that's basically what I've done for the week. Is there anything else that you've done?
no, I think that kind of catches us up. I'm just excited to be back again.
Oh, that's
for
good.
4. Yeah.
It's good.
I'm just gonna go, and actually, I rode Radiation Randy over here to the Bullcast
Yeah.
to shoot this. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna go saddle
Yeah.
her up, and
Yeah.
and head back over to my
Yeah.
resort.
We're
here.
gonna play plutonium ping pong here in a second. So it's
That's
gonna be
my
good.
favorite.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's so good.
So, but listen, guys, thanks for watching. If you haven't already, which only 9 of you have at this point, Make sure to like, share, and subscribe all at the same time.
Yes.
And we'll see you guys next week.
We're really rolling. Let's make it 10. Let's get to double digits.
We're rolling. Thanks, guys.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for flying with us. On our final approach, please make sure your seat backs and trays are in their upright and lock positions.